Bum, bum, bum. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are back. And yes, I am the new Bandit Lord. Alright, my favorite. Dude, I look so cool. I look so cool.
Adventures await.
Alright, now we gotta go rub elbows. Go make some connections. This man is obviously more comfortable on the battlefield than the company of nobles. He's well built. The expansive waistcoat he's wearing doesn't quite fit properly, as though it was borrowed. He has a few pale scars above his face. Okay, let me introduce myself. I am Mager Varn, the new ruler of Dunn's Ward, your neighbor to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Great job with the Stag Lord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate a whole gang of bandits with such a small team. How did you earn the title of baron? Truth be told, my team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Jamandi Eldori needed someone reliable to take and hold the territory. I'm the captain of a mercenary team, if that wasn't clear. Varnling host. Have you heard of us? No? No matter. We've done work for Jamandi before. This time the task was simple. We just waltzed into the area, cleared it and most brazen monsters, and built a small fort to hold the place. And for that, a barony and land own. It was a dream job. How do you feel about being a noble? Like a pheasant on a plate. I've killed all kinds of monsters, but this is the first time I strongly felt like turning away could get me eaten. I feel that. See that lad? Baron Drelev. He's not like us. Who knows what generation of Baron he is. Doesn't even shake my hand. You and me, we're like dirt beneath his boots. That's why those like us, the newly made nobility, need to stick together. Otherwise he'd take my land and yours in the blink of an eye. Goodbye. Once you've settled in, come pay us a visit. Alright. It's pretty neat. I like him, I think.
Will you drink with me?
I've yet to become a baron, and already it seems that someone wishes to poison me.
You insult me with such suspicions. Only a very foolish poisoner would offer a cup of death with their own hand and right here for all to see. If I wished to poison you, I'd surely do it secretly.
Okay.
And with grace.
Sure you would.
But jokes aside, I came to apologize. I know the words I said in our conversation with Lady Aldery might have offended you, but this was not my intention. The lessons life has dealt me were not easy. I've learned to be wary of new acquaintances, which is why I've refused to join your party. I hope you will forgive me for this weakness and for my harsh words. And I hope you will hear me out, for I have something to tell you.
No need to apologize. I don't expect everyone to immediately fall under my charms and trust me.
How amusing. Usually those who don't seek affection are the very ones who receive it. Anyway, enough sweet talk. There is something important I wanted to tell you.
Alright, let's hear it.
As it happens, I came across some very valuable information. What brave conqueror of these wild lands wouldn't be intrigued by news of an ancient shrine, possibly full of great treasures? A place such as this was discovered by my old friends from Kadira, and it just so happens to be located in the lands that today become rightfully yours. My friends lack the courage to enter the shrine and seek the treasure, but what will stop us? We who know the taste of battle and have been singed by the same fire.
What could be better than a treasure hunt? I'm ready.
I'm sure you'd like to finally gain your official title and celebrate your victory. And I don't like noisy parties and ceremonies. Find me when you return to your dominion. I'll rent a house in your capital. We can discuss the details of our expedition there. So long, friend. I'll call you so today because soon enough, all you'll be hearing is, Your Grace, Your Grace.
I better not.
Your Grace.
Oh, I was told not to partner with the Sertovas. You were not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it while you can. What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Eldori, our dearest friends, didn't seem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume. You see, they're preparing to separate from Brevoy. It will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength currently, hence using their legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure a strike from Brevoy's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a memorial stone in independent Restov to honor you. Well, I wouldn't count on even that, really. Is that a threat? I would never. Simply wish to warn you in case you don't fully realize. What would you propose? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself with the lawful rulers of Brevoy, the noble houses. The Eldori won't dare to rebel, knowing they will immediately become entrapped. You could help Brevoy avoid a civil war while simultaneously enjoying some well-deserved peace in your lands. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to oppose a guard on you as an emissary. I'm guessing her low-born stepson, the green-skinned boy, Castle. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different envoy. Please meet Chandra Merve, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brevoy's politics than any brawler could be. I'll consider it. Think on it. And by consider it, no shot. A handsome man with a weather-beaten face grasps your hand tightly in his rough, calloused palms, and like the rest of the guests, their festive hoods, he wears a simple robe. Congratulations on your victory. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ivanki Keeg, High Priest of Aristal and Restov. I saw how you fought beside Jamandi that night. Your god granted you impressive power. Yes, I used to serve Aristal on the battlefield, but those days are long gone. Now I call on his power to heal those who've fallen from a roof more often than anyone wounded by a sword. Of course, someone has to roam the forest and slay monsters, but I'm more useful to my congregation here. Bringing law into the stolen lands is a difficult endeavor. I'd be grateful for any help you could spare. Oh, success! I succeeded. Hell yeah. This is a truly noble undertaking. I believe our community will be able to provide you with the reasonable assistance. We will help you construct a shrine in your capital free of charge. Leedle. Do many people in Restov venerate Aristil? They revere many gods. They pray to Abadar, patron of cities, and Pharasma, gatherer of souls. There are also some more rare cults, but there's no denying that the stag god has the largest congregation here. No wonder people have lived off farming and hunting for centuries. You're dressed pretty simple. Yep. Poor priest, that makes sense. It was an honor to meet you. Goodbye. Okay, well, we got some connections. That's sick.
It is done.
What is Hannes Drelev? Baron Hannes Drelev, and you must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name, but you took out the Stag Lord and his gang, and so Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take his place, right? Well, congrats. My lands lie in the west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. Yes, I defeated him. I don't need to deserve or prove anything. Countless generations of... Oh, yeah, this is a generational wealth, motherfucker. Okay. Never had to work a day in his life. If I had a slightly bigger army, Swordland Jamandi would have simply given all of the stone lands to me. Alas, I don't have so many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons. So you have no army, no special merits. You were just given the land for being pretty. Under other circumstances, I'd have whipped you for such words, but let's not ruin Lady Eldori's celebration. If you want so badly to measure merits, we can do so another time. Ha, politeness must be deserved. Hate that guy already. Okay, I don't know who Lander is. A handsome, well-dressed young man of about 17 years old looks at you with a polite smile. So you're the famous slayer of the Stag Lords gang, soon to be Baron. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Just Lander? No last name? No title? Let's just say I'm here, incognito. Under my circumstances, it's wise to keep one's lineage to oneself. Truth be told, that's precisely what I wanted to speak with you about. You see, I'm an heir to one of the Brevoy's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed baron with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. I travel the country in secret without servants, so I can see it for myself. Not for a carriage window, but face to face with the people. My people would never approve, of course, but then I never ask. I need to know Brevoy if I'm going to rule a part of it someday. I know Jamandi wants to impose her stepson on you as emissary of Brevoy. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look my age. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be far greater use to you, both now and in the future, after I have a firm position in my family. Oh no, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting, you could say. I wanted to see for myself the heroes who managed to conquer frontier lands, and the Lord Mayor was kind enough to invite me. Please tell me again what you're doing here. Yep. Tell me once more, what do you want from me? I'll consider your proposal. Dude, everyone wants to be my, like, envoy.
Onwards.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
What envoy do I want, chat? I think I like the idea.
My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you, won't he? Whatever you choose, I won't argue. But you must choose your inner circle with the utmost care.
Okay. I'm ready for the ceremony.
Stand here.
I'm being crowned, chat.
Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon. Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword. And finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward.
Can my mammoth come forward, please? I only go with him.
On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
I'm a king. I beat the game. I beat it.
Victory. The Stag Lord's dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Greetings, Baron. Yeah, you're damn right. Welcome, Your Grace. Let me once again... Oh, I skipped it on accident. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital citizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived with new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting, much has been done here. Your benefactors, the Eldori, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and to show you around the most important parts. Where are my companions? They are all somewhere around here, but I never kept an eye on who went where exactly. I assume Tristan is with Jihad, and you can always find Lindsay. Just follow the noise and turmoil. Any citizens I should know about? Our old acquaintance Jihad is right here. What does right here mean? Clerics normally don't like cities much, but he's eager to serve you. That's cool. Also, the emissary of Brevoy is here, waiting for you in the throne room. There's also this curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit, a blind elf, Desna, who only knows how he managed to get here. He seems a peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd, so I let him stay a while. It's up to you to decide what to do with him now. That's about it, I guess. What's the mood of the folks here? Born right in front of our eyes. The people sense the moment, and today we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. I normally feel out of place among all the rejoicing. Okay. Lead the way. What's up, little homie? We're selecting a site to build our house. It's wet near the lake and windy up here on the hill. A fine place to throw garbage at your neighbor's head, though. Ouch. Haha. It's a good thing you got rid of those monsters and bandits, Your Grace. Okay, I'm a casual baron. All right, we don't need to call me that. Do you recognize this place? This is where the Stag Lord's fortress wall used to be. Not that it saved him in the end. Hunna. We gotta clean this area up. Workers did a fine job turning this bandit den into the heart of the town. Ha! They sure did. They sure did. The heart of every town is its main square. We plan to hold street festivities and fairs here. Look, we already have our very first vendor. Ooh. If you turn right from the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. Okay. So we can get hammered. Heard our baron is tall as a troll. His hair of pure gold and can breathe fire. Well, yeah. All barons can breathe fire, trust me. Well, welcome, Your Grace. Glad to serve you. Your Grace, those are our guards. They keep order in the city or keep their mouths busy with gossip. Is that my kingdom? Here's the observation platform. I hope one day your capital will grow large enough that we won't be able to see its full extent from this perch. That'd be cool. Whew. The building in front is your residence. That's my house. Oh, Chad, I can't stop yawning.
Rest is in order.
Welcome to your barony. You're about to make the unyielding stolen lands a prosperous kingdom. There's a long and arduous road ahead of you. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance, found and build up settlements, seize and develop new regions, solve pressing problems, and take advantage of good opportunities. A prosperous governor will be handsomely rewarded with support and donations from their subjects, promising alliances with other states, wealth for their treasury, and many other things. Okay. So now we've reached the main chambers. This is the throne room where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. Will mark all the important scout reports and other news worthy of my attention. What the hell is all this? Greetings, Your Grace. It was a pleasure to meet you at the rest-off reception. On behalf of your allies and benefactors, the Eldori Sword Lords, I'd like to offer you some advice. Community, loyalty +6, military +3, economy, divine, arcane, stability +3. New event, trade agreement with Sertova. Azanki's offer, pillage of the Temple of Elk, rebuild. Ooh. Research into the nature of curses. Oh. Difficulty level of your barony. You may change the difficulty level of your barony at any time or set it to automatic. If set to automatic, you want it to deal with most government decisions. It will be taken care of automatically and your barony will never fail. However, this will also prevent you from unlocking any governance related achievements. Now, I don't want that. I want to do it. I did read on Reddit though, it's like if this is your first time, go on easy. You can solve most of your barony's problems by granting appointments to the right people, responsible people. But certain state business will demand your personal attention, as will the visits of especially important guests. Reports of such outstanding events will be marked on your map. You can always check it while considering your plans. According to the ancient traditions of Brevoy and most of the River Kingdoms, rulers address affairs of state and receive visitors at the beginning of the month. My advice to you is to maintain this tradition and regularly visit your capital when needed. The first thing you should do as a ruler is assign loyal people to all the important positions in your barony. Your clerics, Jihad and Tristan, were the first to seek an audience. I won't distract you further. I'll leave you to consider. Once again, my congratulations. May you rule be long and prosperous. Brand, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Again. Yeah, I know. Can I turn off allowing bits? Can I turn it off? God, I don't even know what to say, dude. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just reading. And like with the lisp. So like it's not even like good. It's not even good audio. How are you? Damn. Damn. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I'm now like almost 50 pounds lighter. So like last year, I probably could have. This year, I can't. Now, see? You hear that? That's solid contact right there. Damn. Well, I was tired. I was tired after the gym. Now it's just like, now I'm just like jacked up. Do you have, do the boys have Guild Wars 2 installed yet? Became a rock, dude, rock climbing is, I haven't done it, but I should. Y'all did it today? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did it spark interest? You've climbed your whole life? Hell yeah. I struggle with like increasing my grip strength, and I feel like the best way to do that would be to like rock and wall climb. Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baron. I am confident that you'll be able to bring order to these troubled lands. Yeah, the gym that I go to has one, but it's like very novice. I've seen some like climbing gyms. I have some buddies that go to them and they're crazy. But to be honest, that isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristan and I have been talking a great deal about what happened at the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't all make sense to us, but one thing is clear. There's a powerful curse at work. It corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with putrescence. God, dude, I should not be reading. Ugh, I'm disgusted with ever who could do this. And now there is a new woe. Tristan and I believe the curse did not simply disperse on its own accord. There is a place near the capital rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristan and I visited this dreadful place, and we felt the same putrescence at the Temple of the Elk. Like, our real climbing gym is... Oh my god, 80 a month? No thank you. No thank you. My gym is like 20 a month. I'm trying to spend the least amount on a gym so I don't feel bad about not going to it if I get busy. What is this place? Where is it? There is a bald hilltop not far from here to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there back in ancient times. There is no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. This place is like rotting wound, closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Tristan and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return to plague us once more. I will go there as soon as I am able. I'd be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree. We've been to this hilltop. It's barren, but filled... I'm a baron. Spelled differently, but I am also one. But filled with dense atmosphere. Well, what do you suggest? The curse will grow in strength, and we will predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the bald hilltop and resolve this issue. Oh, dude, if I have to keep track of schedules... For now, we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, Your Grace, for intervening with you getting the grasp of your barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand right now. Barony has 10 basic stats, each supervised by an advisor. There are as follows: population, regent, loyalty, counselor, military general, economy, treasurer, divine, high priest, relations, grand diplomat, stability warden, magister, culture, curator, espionage. Man, this looks intense. See, that's what I like about like the YMCA. Like when I was in college, I would go to the Y, or I worked at the Y, and if you just worked an hour a week or whatever, if you were like part-time, you got a free membership. It was pretty sick. Stats increase if your governance is successful and decrease if events don't end well or other negative factors are placed in your way. Don't let your barony stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot. Okay, we don't want to do that. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks within them. Every 20 points in a stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks a corresponding advisor position for that stat. Further development of the stat and upgrades to its ranks will be possible only if you have an... Oh my god, there's so much here. Governing your barony will require 1 advisor for each stat. You may appoint your companions as well as some of the stolen land citizens into these advisor positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters who are qualified to hold it. Not all these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some of them will need to be convinced. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them or rendering them some other service. Every advisor acts on their own idea. Dude, this is like 2 IRL, dude. It's like our government. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain, therefore you may want to select characters whose governance philosophy is consistent with your own. Open the Advisor tab on the right side of the screen, click an empty slot, and select a character to appoint them as an advisor. Every barony stat gains a bonus from the specific ability of the appointed advisor. The exact size of the bonus is indicated in the upper right corner of the advisor's card. Only advisors may address the problems, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these positions vacant. Alright, what are we naming the barony? What are we gonna name the kingdom, dude? Oh, let's be super unique. Um, it cannot be changed later, so I'm stuck with it. Um, I'm gonna be here for 30 minutes trying to think of this. I'm gonna. Uh, yeah, we would try to have people not use that in the workplace. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Wait, what is? There we go. We'll call it Tyria. You can stream a Guild Wars 2 World v World Night with all of us on voice comms except Upper. Yeah. Except Upper and Shaw, if Shaw shows up. I might as well not stream if they're there. I'll get raided by the FBI. Shaw's he's banned in Guild Wars? I mean, he did send some out of pocket shit. So down. I told Travis about it, and he was very excited. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just do all encompassing. We'll do Tyria. I'm down. And everybody that gets that reference when they see my kingdom name, that'd be sick. Okay, now where is my capital? Wait, Tuskdale? That's not my capital. Wait, is Tuskdale my capital? Holy buckets. Appoint an advisor to a public post. The curse gains power in next development in 41 days. Okay. Trade agreement with Sertova. I don't know. Fuck. Wait. Oh, wait. Did I just... Okay. No. I thought I got rid of it. A merchant will receive the right to establish a sizable trading post in the heart of New Stettin. Each city in the barony gains an extra 5 BP per week, plus 2 BP for each town and 1 BP for each village. What's BP? Purchase BP. Oh, build points. I don't know what this does, but I'm going to buy 50. Okay, I can't even do that one. Ivanki Keeg, High Priest of Aristal from Restov, has a strong interest in spreading the Stag God's faith across the region. He is eager to build a shrine dedicated to Aristal on your lands, but at his own expense. Accept his offer if you wish to gain a useful ally in place. What the hell? The region ensures subjects' complaints and concerns are heard by their ruler and serves as a link between the Baron and the people. Valerie. The counselor deals with troubles of the common folk and helps settle land disputes and agricultural matters. This advisor ensures citizens remain loyal to the throne. Okay. The general is the highest ranking officer in the army of barony and is responsible for watching the borders and protecting the realm. A 100% general. The treasurer's duty is to keep the coffers of the barony full and ensure any gold spent is spent wisely. No candidates! High priest. No matter what deity he serves, the high priest strives to satisfy the spiritual needs of all citizens in the barony. Aaron favors unusual but effective solutions. But this dude's actually a high priest. So we're doing that. Oh, I know. Yeah, she does. I actually just got her a new computer. My dad built it actually. Getting it Wednesday, so yeah, she got into gaming. Got lucky. We got lucky for sure. Okay, what does this mean? Oh, is it just the wisdom modifier? We don't have a treasurer right now, which is fine. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to rebuild it. Restore the Temple of the Elk to its former glory, making it the center of Arisel's worship and all of its surrounding areas. Unlocks a special region upgrade. Prevents pillaging the temple. Yes. Start. 60 days? I just did, I think it's probably a couple months. It was my first ever, like tabletop D&D. It was awesome. It was my first time ever doing it was a D&D 5e playthrough. My buddy DM'd it, and I got a bunch of my friends to do it. It was all of our first time except for one, and the DM had also done it a shit ton. It was super good. Do I have to do one of these projects? I think I do. I'm a little. Yep, Weirdbeard was also there. I'm a little. I'm a little overwhelmed by this kingdom. Okay. Rebuilding it. It's 60 damn days. Okay, well, let's do this one first. Okay. Start project. I'm just gonna commit. I'm down. I'm down to do it once a week. Probably wouldn't want to choose reset because it'd be really hard to get in. Like, because if you don't get in right when the servers reset, you're not getting in. It's like a 2-hour wait. Okay, so is he doing it? Ends in 7 days. Okay. Regions. Claim outskirts. Cares for the people. Okay. Start the claim. Okay, I didn't know that I just didn't know I was gonna pass time. You may claim new regions to expand your territory. Open the regions tab on the right side of the screen and select the relevant project. Oh my god. Holy shit. One of your barony stats has reached 20 points. It's time for you to increase its rank. First, meet with your advisor and discuss the future of the state. To do so, return to the capital and click the button on the appropriate event card in the throne room. Whatever choices you make, remember your advisors may disapprove. If the current advisor decides that you argue too much, they will quit forever. After you talk to an advisor and make a decision, a new kingdom project will become available that will increase the stat rank. You can find it at the bottom center of the screen on the Projects tab. I will take you and your advisor 14 days to complete the project. Time will automatically sped up until the project is complete. I see that. I see that. I now have those. And we have... He's eager to build... Okay, I did that. The first shrine in your capital will be built free of charge. An advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter. To the throne room. Greetings, Baron. I am sorry to take you away from your other affairs, but your people need you. When the stolen lands were freed from the Stag Lord, the people sighed in relief, but many are still confused by their swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what to think of their new Baron, nor what to expect of you. Will you be a fair ruler for all, or only for those of wealth and status? Let us reassure your people. Show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help to win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on a luxurious dinner for the wealthiest of your barony, but I recommend organizing a fair for the common people, the ones whose shoulder your power truly resides. We shall hold a fair for the common people. I want them to know that I hold them closest to my heart. We will hold the common celebration where everyone will be welcome, including the poor and the downtrodden. This is the greatest gift a ruler can give to his people. +2 community, +2 culture. Ooh. I heard, not that it's important, but well, heard that an ancient trade road built by the dwarves of the Five Kings Mountains runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them or where they went. Unforgiving times spare no more, but the road itself is still there, and possibly not only the road. Well, Deja Vu, I have a request. If you find any dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. Of course. Or why do you ask? I shouldn't probably, but it's like a wound that's never healed, you know? It will only hurt more, but I still need to scratch it. Of course it's foolish in vain, but still wish to look at them. Of course. Thank you. Okay, well no, I'm already on a server though. I still play. I still play like somewhat frequently. I'm in a World v World guild. You gotta come to my server. I'll have to check. And I'll message you it. Your Grace, I was at Oleg's trading post recently and I noticed old Boken just standing there, bored to death with nothing to do. This is most unfortunate. After all, the old grumbler is a very knowledgeable alchemist. However, he has no use for his skills since the locals need nothing more than the simplest of healing potions. And then it struck me, why don't you hire him as your court alchemist? His decoctions and tinctures would certainly prove most useful to you. Also, it might be cheaper than simply buying from him or some other merchant. To access the barony management screen, click on the table standing before the throne. Yeah, you can run multiple guilds. Yep. Start the rank up project. Dude, this is so overwhelming. The advisor and the Baron will spend 14 days on a special project to increase the rank of a respective stat. You can find one such project under the Project tab, assign an advisor, and start the project to increase the rank of that stat. Success. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. An ancient curse quest. The ancient cursed quest you were warned about now plagues your lands. It will decrease your barony stats every 2 days for 14 days unless you overcome it. To protect your barony, you should hurry to the Bald Hilltop to confront the threat, while also sending one of your advisor to assess the consequences of both your actions are vital to the well-being of your barony. Okay. New merchants have arrived in the capital. Great! The rumors surrounding the bald hilltop proved true. The barony has been flooded with monstrous spiders attacking the locals and slaughtering the cattle. Reports indicate that the huge arachnids spread a ghastly disease that weakens a victim with fever and coats their body with blisters. This invasion has to be stopped before panic and infection ravage. Wait, what? Success chance. 100%. Start event. Okay. Now where the map? No. Advisor. No. Do I just X? I need to go to the bald hill. Your Grace, I fear there's another matter that requires your attention. Holy shit. There have been reports, many of them, from settlements across the Gnarl Marches. There are trolls in the forest, seemingly hordes of them. Rumors claim they're more than typical savage beasts. They almost seem to show reason and tactics. They form groups, attack all at once, plunder the villages, and carry away the peasants. Even stranger kobolds have been spotted among their ranks when usually they would be attacked on sight. I'm not certain any of this is reliable. Fear builds mountains of molehills. Some of the rumors even say these trolls carry torches and burn down houses, seemingly unafraid of open flames. It's entirely possible the rest of the reports could be exaggerated as well. Common folk will hardly heed any simple... I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on the investigation yourself? A baron's duty is to his people. I'll head south and look into the situation. Thank you, Your Grace. When you decide to go, please remember that trolls can only be killed with fire or acid. Alright.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
Okay, holy. Problems to solve and opportunities to seize occur from time to time in your domain. These events may increase or decrease your barony stats. Don't forget to look them up. All current events are listed at the bottom of the screen. An event may be addressed by the relevant advisor. To assign a task to an advisor, click the frame on the right side of the event card. The character in charge will act based on their own ideology and nature. It takes time to deal with an event, so the advisor will be unavailable for any other official missions. Every event has a difficulty level. To resolve the event successfully, the advisor must roll a number higher than the difficulty level of the event. The advisor's post ability is added to the dice roll. The barony stat the advisor is responsible for adds another 2 points per rank to every roll. Example, Valerie as the regent, population stat, grants a +2 bonus for her high charisma. Population stat rank is 1, so it gives another +2. If Valerie is put in charge of the event, her dice roll would have an overall bonus of +4. Okay, that makes sense. Three merchants from Absalom arrive in the region. They're ready to do business with the barony if their conditions are met. Wait, does that mean I can't bring her with me? No. We're gonna go because I don't want all this negative yuckiness. I need to go shoot something, dude.
March on.
Hello, my savior. You asked if we'd meet again. And here I am. I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power?
Absolutely.
I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you. Forgive me, nymphs are not made for cities. The noise. So long, I will await you.
Yeah, I feel like that's bait. Let's see your wares. What does this guy have? Ooh, a tower shield. Full plate? Oh, that. Oh, man. I need to get some cash. Do you have a bag of hold? Oh, wait, 25,000? Okay, well, the first thing I want to go do is... Okay, that doesn't have a timer. That's fine. That doesn't have a timer. This does. I need to get to the bald hilltop, an ancient curse. That's what we gotta go do. That thing actively hurts me. Alright, we'll bring Tristan. Okay, so I can bring him, and he was doing a task. Damn. Okay, so I could have had Valerie do that quest. Alright, we know. Now we know. Alright. Okay, yep. Cleric. Okay. Spell focus. What do I already have? Or what does he already have? Ooh, here we go. Extra channel. Feels good for a cleric. Alright, Bald Hilltop, here we go. I haven't done any combat in the 1 hour I've played this. I've been trying to figure out my kingdom. Let's save, because it's been a minute. Let's look at my little... Also, he has like a... Yeah, we don't need you up there dying, homie. We gotta pick up a crossbow and give it to him. I do not want him up there. Oh,
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Boop.
Consider me perfect.
We will do this.
Tear them apart!
Aspect of the Falcon. 3 competence bonus on perception checks. 1 competence bonus on range attacks and critical multiplier. So do I fucking slap now?
Can do it!
Let us strike as one!
Right wing traveler. Hell yeah, dude. I'm sure you got the best viewers there ever fucking was. Hell yeah, Manny.
This is for you! Serves you right.
They go down!
Dude, holy showing up this late is wild behavior.
Strike with all your might!
Holy shit, 22, eh?
Do not falter!
Repent!
Repent. Silky? That's a name.
I have to. You deserved it.
Hey! Bring it! We won't falter!
Onwards!
What did that do? Okay, yeah, deflection bonus.
You can't stop me. Any last wishes?
Tear them apart!
Can I not hit that guy?
Forwards! You forced my hand.
Big hit.
This is where I step in.
They go down!
Okay. I really thought they were gonna disappear.
We can do it! I'll try to make this swift.
Consider me provoked. Serves you right.
Boom! Ancient curse, done. A ring and a cloak. This cloak grants its wearer +2 enhancement bonus to natural armor. I don't know what natural armor is, but we'll go. Yeah, that matches. You also need some AC. Are they all deflection bonus to AC? Yep, okay. We'll give you a wisdom headpiece. Huge. Oh, you don't have a ring? Okay. Okay, what are all these things? Fragment of an ancient pillar covered by rodent letters. Wait, did I finish this quest now? Some people... Okay, I don't even have any... Okay, here we go. I dealt with the spiders.
It is done. Follow me.
Man, so many things. Okay, I want to solve this. I think that I did, though. I think I solved it. Do I need to go back to the keep? Kingdom. Oh, he's got to finish his thing. Okay, so we're good. We'll start the... Okay, 85% chance? Come on. If I fail on an 85%, I'm gonna cry. Wait, I should have saved. I should have saved scummed. Shit. Okay. Angry red sun falls of darkness. Come to me, hero. I await you here in the tenebrous recurrent dream. Okay, so that's just something I have to deal with later. I don't have... Oh, he's already doing something. I want to rebuild this. Can you eventually get all of this? Holy shit. That's crazy. You may stumble upon a resource area in your travels. To reap its benefits, you need to claim the corresponding region, return to the resource location, and claim it. Okay, so okay. I get fruit and berries. And I also own... Oh yeah, I just claimed the outskirts. That's right. So that's mine. And then I'm here. Alright, let's go up. I'm so paranoid that I'm gonna like miss like a time. Yeah, let's go get an alchemist on our side.
I need to catch my breath.
Again and again, our hero has... Ugh. Every event can resolve in one of 4 ways. Disaster, the dice roll is 8 points or below difficulty level of the event. Failure, 7 points below. Success is equal to. or triumph 7 points above. My brain hurts. There are 2 types of events, problems and opportunities. If a problem event ends with a failure, it decreases your stats. If it ends with a success, it has no effect. Succeeding at an opportunity event will increase your stats, and it normally will not affect them if the outcome is failure. Each successive triumph increases the stat, and assigned advisor is responsible by 3.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yeah, let me claim this real quick.
We should gather our strength.
Alright, we'll rest.
I like your stories, and it doesn't matter how much truth there is in them. They bring peace and give us hope, something so many of us lack.
There! At least someone understands the true benefit of storytelling. Everyone keeps saying it's genre work or escapist. Thank you. Your words are like an elixir to my soul.
Alright, we'll go up through here. I don't want to enter. I mean, they just want to claim this bad boy. There we go. What's up, child? Child of Adam, how we doing? I came prepared. We got my creatine water ready to go. Yeah, Adam, I have a bone to pick with you, all right? Not gonna lie, I got a bone to pick with you. You did not properly prepare me for how fucking intense the kingdom management is. It was like, just, oh, screen here, screen there, screen here, tutorial, make this decision, that decision. Oh, and if you make the wrong one, everyone's gonna fucking hate you. But we're not gonna tell you what's the right one, just gotta figure it out. So thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Now.
How'd you like to become my court alchemist, Boken? No. I'm trying to be a good king. I'm trying to be a good king for the people. F the rich. A court alchemist? Me? That'd be a first. Guess. Fine. Come what may, you've been kind to me, killed those damn spiders, and brought an old man some berries. I wonder if he would have said no if I didn't do those things for him. I'll work for you. Just one thing, though. I need a new laboratory. Someplace to keep all my bottles and ingredients. A workshop, yes. And as for me, don't worry. I'll do my part. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to build him one. Of course, Your Grace. Take a look. Okay. Everyone needs to stop calling me Your Grace. It makes me uncomfy. Okay, what is hers? 2 to 12 Earthbreaker. That is 3 to 12. We'll do that. She can have a big old club. And then we're gonna sell this. Sell that. I feel like I should have What the hell? That thing looks cool. Wait, now that I'm like I have a rogue, like a rogue thing, don't I have like different weapon proficiencies? Wait, what the hell is this? What is meta magic? Can I do... Or any arrow fired from a bow or crossbow you were carrying when the spell is cast. I want to prepare that. Right spell. Spell book. Okay. So I guess I do? So I... Oh, great. So is this me... Acid Maw? I want my pet to do that. Decoration? Oh, it's just that color. Okay. Right spell. Right spell. I don't know what I'm doing here. Adam, hold my hand, please. How many of these can I have? Oh. Okay. I don't have... I came in here for a reason. So did I do this? Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna stack bow damage here, so I'll put that there. Okay. Abilities. Elven Weapon Familiarity. So I could do long bows, long swords, rapiers, and short bows. Then don't I have like rogue proficiencies? All simple weapons. Okay. All that to say, that's a rapier. We'll put that on. I think I'm going to sell some of this stuff. That looks cool. Alright. Then what does Agile do? Oh, okay. We're applying my Dex modifier to it, which is way better. We're gonna sell... Deal. Okay. The last thing I'm gonna look at, I just have this +2 studded leather allows the wearer to cast bark skin once per day. That's a light armor. You have no armor. Okay. And that's medium hide armor. So as a ranger, do I want light armor? Because I'm like never getting hit. Okay, but that looks so cool. Because I guess I also don't know what this means. Max dexterity. Okay, that looks cool though, I'm doing that. Alright, so... we got our alchemist, I believe. I just have to build him a workshop. Await a power. Or await a report, okay. Max Dex is the maximum armor bonus you can get from your Dex modifier. So if you have a +6 from your Dex and your armor maxes out at 4, your Dex will only give you an... Oh, okay. So then if I have higher Dex for my modifier, light maybe would be better, but this looks cool. I'm going off the looks here, man. Yeah, I look tough.
I tire of waiting.
Oh. No suitable spell slots. Oh, that's what you're saying. I can't, because it's a spell book. I can't do it. Alright, well. Alright, let's see if anyone inside... I think everyone's at my kingdom, so I don't think it really matters anymore. Oh, we'll give one more armor. Okay.
So,
Onwards.
Okay. We're figuring it out, kind of. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sell these things too. Oleg, I have some things to sell.
March on.
And I think the daggers, that's Pierce. Oh no, I don't want Pierce, I want Slash. Yeah, this does pierce. I guess, okay. Whatever, we'll keep the slash, we'll look for something else. That's agile, right? So that allows me to dex modify. And that run around with both of those looks sick. Alrighty. Oh, right. So it doesn't even matter that I'm doing that. Yeah, you're right. I don't have that. I don't have 2-weapon fighting. Oops. Well, I'll set those the next time I stop. I mean, I never get. If I could spread out the damage type elsewhere, I'll be fine. Okay, let's go get this. We're gonna travel and claim that. We're gonna claim all the goodies.
I need to catch my breath.
We're gonna go travel to that.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
You deserve it.
All right.
Strike with all your might!
This is for you.
What? Get her, Manny. Get her. Oh, there we go. Huge. I don't want this guy having a sword. You will be a crossbow bow. Crossbow boy.
It is done.
So now we got like 3 melee. We got Valerie, Mari, and my pet.
May we have a moment of respite?
What are you good at? You're good at watching? Everlight's Blessing. What does that do? Okay, sure. Let's do some movement speed, because we're cooking.
I respect useful books, but who needs shallow stories? Fables about a knight who slew a dragon won't help you if you meet a dragon in real life.
Then they'll write books about me, Lindsay the Dragon Slayer. Or no, more like Lindsay who was not afraid to challenge a dragon and get heroically eaten in her.
That's fair. I mean, if there's a way to go, like, that's the way to go. If I'm being honest. claim. What do you mean I'm not within the Baron's borders? I own this area. Oh, there we go. Eight-legged plague. The rumors surrounding the bald hilltop prove true. The barony has been flooded with monstrous spiders attacking the locals and slaughtering the cattle. Reports indicate that the huge arachnids spread a ghastly disease. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Hell yeah. According to the Baron's dreams, the Tenebrous depths are located somewhere in the... I saw it up there. It may be possible to visit them and discover what secrets they hold. But I gotta go by myself, it said. Or they asked me to go by myself. Do I know what she rolled? Probably not. Trade and taxes. Some half-elf trading fabric in the capital discovered a loophole in the law which made it possible to avoid paying most taxes. The news spread quickly through the Merchants Guild. Measures should be taken immediately or the treasury will take a loss. %? We should be good, dude. I'm not failing on 5%. Holy shit, I forgot. 57 days this guy's doing that. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's proposal. What the hell is this? Build. Is there a way? Oh. But I get one free shrine. How do... Wait, did someone hate that? Adam, how... Does it matter how I build stuff here? Read what the buildings do and trust your gut. Alrighty. Okay. And plus a longhouse. What does a longhouse do? Yeah, we're just gonna put that in the middle then. Okay. Because everything adjacent to that does good. Just gotta make sure I don't dip. I have no... Yo, welcome Insane Aces. Welcome to the stream. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I feel like YOLO is always a colorful idea. For real. Okay. Okay, you gotta have a tavern. You gotta have a tavern. So we'll do a tavern here. And then we'll min-max. And we'll put a barracks next to it. Because +1 espionage. I think that's a good thing. Wait, can I move it? No, I can't. Shit, I should have put it here. Okay, hold on. Wait, no, cancel. Because no, then it wouldn't be adjacent to that. What does stability do? Stability... So this isn't where you build the... Okay. I feel like up there should be a farm. I get farm vibes up there. Or like a lumber yard. Located near a settlement with piers. Is that my pier? Yeah, it is my pier. Okay. How do I know it's going to give me the +1? Sacred Grove. I can't even do a Sacred Grove yet. Okay. Okay. I have a barracks, right? I built a barracks? I thought I did. I guess I didn't. Yeah, we want that. +1 to military when located. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna do the barracks. And then we'll build the watchtower. Wait, I can't. Wait, does the watchtower go? could only be built in a separate slot. Is that over there, I'm assuming? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We gotta build an orphanage, of course. Gotta build the herbalist house adjacent to the shrine. One last thing to build. Can only be built in a separate slot. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna build a monument. A monument feels weird. Could I have put that here, and then could I have put the watchtower up there? Okay, this is for... I have an idea. Can I save here? Gotta have an orphanage to burn down later. This is gonna be... watchtower test. Okay, where the heck is my... Enter. So. Build. Son of a bitch. Okay. Alright, so we've built everything. When in doubt, save. For real. Okay. I feel like I need to get back there to buy BP now. I'm like so low. Yeah, I'm just gonna be safe. I'm gonna go there and go get more BP, just in case I need it. I'm just gonna spend all my gold on it. Because it said in the tutorial, make sure you never get to 0. Your people will riot.
We will charge!
Any last wishes?
No stopping now.
I'm not trying to have riots. Okay, we know the type of barony that Adam has. Adam's burning that shit to the ground.
A rest is in order.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
What am I? Main square. Let's go check out the main square. Let's see what's bumping here.
Follow me.
Okay, I'm just gonna sell this stuff. Deal. Yeah, these look sick. These rings. That's 10,000. And those gloves. Holy sh. And oh my god, I want to deck my guy out in some of this stuff. Why am I so heavy? All those. Dinosaur bones. And a bag of holding. That's kind of nuts. Alright, tell me about yourself. My pleasure, your grace. Stop calling me that. It's weird. My family is not rich and had to start from the very bottom as a child. While his peers chased pigeons and stole apples at the market, he worked at a tannery. Oh, I can still smell that disgusting stench. Oh, the young apprentice worked hard, saved every coin, and soon managed to purchase a tannery from his former master. Then, as soon as he had enough money, he opened his own trading agency. After 10 years, countless deals, and many tours in his caravan, Hassef was one of the most successful merchants, thus writing his name indelibly in the history of the great city. Perseverance, strength of character, attention to detail, the gift of persuasion, charm, all this among other things. Okay. Ha ha ha, this is a long story. I don't think your grace would be interested. Come. Tell me. I insist. And hopefully he gives me a discount. Very well, as you wish, your grace. It was about a woman. Always is. When I was still young, I fell in love with the daughter of a judge, an important person in Absalom. For many years, I tried to win her heart, but she was cold as stone. I should have given up, but this is not in my character. In the end, I did manage to win her love, but I was unready for it. As Abadar is my witness, the flames of hell burn inside this woman. I could not live with her for even 6 months. Tenderness and passion one day, screaming and scandal the next. Sometimes she would break into my office during business meetings to make a jealous scene, and sometimes pulled me by my collar from the finest taverns in town. I couldn't sleep, I was nervous all the time, and it started to affect my business. Well, that's a tough scene right there. I decided never to return, and still fear that a wildcat of a woman will follow my trail. Although sometimes after a couple of jars of wine, I still remember her. Perhaps it was I who unleashed a tornado in her? If I somehow... Alright, thanks for sharing. What's this guy got? Man, that looks cool. I need to get rich in this game. I want to buy all these things. I especially want to buy like all of those perception and trickery stuff. Your grace, welcome. What do you want? Scrolls, I have them. You won't regret them. Okay, so this is just a scroll boy. Who are you? Where do you get your goods from? Family business? Sure, as you wish. Okay.
Onwards.
Tell me about yourself. What is there to tell you, Grace? I'm a blacksmith. My father was a blacksmith. My grandfather was, and his grandfather too. Besides, every one of them was remarkably fertile. So I have plenty of cousins, second cousins, third cousins, and all of them are blacksmiths too. Pretty much all the weapons in Mivian were forged by someone from our family. That's pretty sick. Why are some of these, like, so rude? You look unusual for a dwarf. What are you reading? Okay. We have a traveling merchant. I'm happy to welcome you, Your Grace. I am Enna, wandering trader in curiosities. I have come to your lands recently and hope to stay here for a while until the roads call me again. I'd like to see what you have. Am I bad if I buy that? That is 3 to 15. What's better? That is 3 to 15 plus an additional. So 1d8. What's that? What's that? What is that? Hold on. And then I also roll a 1d6. It's 3 to 15 damage. My bow. Okay. So that thing is way better. Although this thing does give me aspect of the falcon, which I don't know if that's good. I think there are definitely rule options, but I also think there are occasionally some minor translation issues, like things sounding more blunt than intended. Owlcat was originally from Russia. They moved. Oh. I didn't know that. Okay. It's composite. Allows you to add your strength bonus to damage with the bow. Okay. So does this 2 to 9 damage right here? That's factoring in all of the stuff below it. So this bow here is just better. All right, well, whoops. I don't know what happened there. Accidentally bought it. Oh, that looks so cool. She uses a short bow, so she doesn't have strength.
I don't want it.
Yeah, that's fair. I doubt you want it either, but you could just wield it. You can just hold it, because you actually have strength. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I need money, though. I'm broke. Tell me about yourself. I prefer to travel the wild and sparsely populated corners of the continent. The farther I wander from the big cities and trade routes, the less competition I have from the rich merchant guilds. In my travels, I sometimes manage to acquire true curiosities. Of course, sometimes I get in trouble instead. Okay. Greetings, noble ruler. My name is Arsenal. I'm a messenger from the temple, and I came here assuming the citizens of your young barony could use the services of a priest. What services do you offer? I can sell you various divine scrolls. They're quite useful. Or indeed, any place of the cleric willing to help. However, take care of the wilderness. Okay. Tell me about Abadar. It's a god of cities, laws, merchant, and wealth. Oh, okay, she's just one in the city. New cheer. Okay. I'm turning. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm turning those off after this stream. You need to stop. You need to stop. Now I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm getting uncomfortable. You're an Asimar, if I'm not mistaken. You need to put down the credit card, young man. Or I'm calling... No, I'm not. I'm a modest streamer, okay? I'm safe for work. No. You're not putting cash in your seat, in your disk drive. Yes, I'm an Asimir, though I'm not sure how or when the blood of Celestials appeared in my family. Among all my relatives and ancestors, I'm the only one who inherited it. I must admit, I'm glad. How did you come to be in my barony? That's a long story and not terribly exciting one. I was born and raised here, but I saw a little point in staying there. What's the purpose in promoting the faith of Abadar in a city already so large and well developed? No, I was drawn to the backwater places where civilization was just beginning to emerge. It gives me such joy to see the first stones of a new settlement being laid, or to see wilderness that once harbored monsters and criminals become a safe, cozy home for people. If you're so eager to help, why do you charge? As part of his philosophy, the rules of trade and exchange developed for a reason. They help bring order. Okay. Thank you again, Branzel. You're a fucking psycho. But thank you. No, not now. It's you. I wanted to say, I feel almost sure that I've just witnessed some sort of divine intervention. I knew it couldn't last forever. Why did he? Why did he make this rule if he knew it would be impossible to keep? Come what may, you should know, Deja Vu, that the person you know by the name does not exist. My real name is Kaliki. And well, it's a long story, and such stories are better told beside a welcoming fire. Will you hear me out? Sure. I'm gonna get jumped, dude. Stories by the fire in the desert. I've been reading for 2 hours. Stories by the fire in the desert where I was born. My fondest memory. When the day is done, hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals all gather by the fire under the stars to tell their tales. All they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from the travelers, and the whispers carried by the desert wind. My sister and I often snuck in to hear those stories, hiding in the shadows, just beyond the circle of light and warmth. Where are Hellspawn? You see, tieflings are unwelcome guests, and Kidara. Dude, can we just make fantasy cities, kingdoms, regions, just like a little bit more pronounceable? Just a tiny bit. Because folks like me who want to read it, because not everyone maybe has, you know, they're not actively watching it, they're maybe multitasking, but they're just curious. This is a bitch. We grew up sleeping in a common tent, scavenging food here and there like orphans, all but outcast and disowned. We were 13 when we left and set off to find happiness in the cities, and everyone we left behind sighed with relief. My sister and I, we are twins, but as different as the sun and moon. Her name is Canera, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire, but one that turns everything to ash. I am a river. Sweet. It brings me joy to give water to tired travelers and nurture green shoots. But when I flood, I am bound to bring death. Despite our differences, we are one. Our lives belong to the divine, and by his mercy, we now live in turns. While one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane, and when she wakes up, we switch places just as you witnessed. Oh, okay. So this is why you didn't remember when we were talking to Jamandi. How could I remember you? I never met you at the time. That was Canera. She was the one who talked to you at the reception and helped you fight off the assassins. We usually write each other notes recounting in detail all that happened and describing any friends that Casey had made. But that time we switched right in the middle of the mansion engulfed in fire and filled with assassins, Kanara didn't have the time to write the notes. Ah. What can I do to help? That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Canaris will tell you of an incident treasury that we've been looking for. Gold isn't the only thing of value in this place. It may contain an ancient relic taken by Taldan raiders from a respected Kadiran temple. Okay. It is an unusual relic called the Disc of the Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that it was created from the shadows that hides the sun and the moon, but I don't think that could be the truth. Nethys is the god of magic, who was once a mortal wizard, with relics from his temples are usually very powerful. There are many among his followers who think that solving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. One such follower created the disc long ago in the distant past. According to legend, it gave its owners control over the plan of travel, but only pairs of wizards bound by unbreakable ties could use it. But one of them traveled the planes, the other was his anchor in our world, and they could switch between. Do you see now why we so desperately wish for the disc? It might help us understand how the switch between me and Canara work, and it should make our divine patron happen. Nethys and his assistants value desire to understand the mysteries of magic above all else. How did the disc come to the stolen lands? Ooh, Owlcat, can we backdate some voice acting, please? I need a little bit more. It was brought here by Taldans from the 5th Army of Exploration. They were enemies for ages. Thousands of years ago, a soldier broke into the temple and stole the relic to sell it, or secretly hoard it as an heirloom. Hundreds of years later, his own kin, or the kin of its 100th buyer, bought the disc to the strange land where they had come uninvited as usual, in which they finally vanished from with little trace. Sometimes history is an intricate lace, you never guess where it begins. Okay. Where's the location? It was called Sorrowflow in the chronicle we read. It was once a town founded by the veterans of the 5th Army. It stood on the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what destroyed it. One night, a terrible flood devastated the settlement, killing many and driving the rest to flee. Only the tower on the cliff remained, which was too high for the flood to reach. Water covered the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. My friends found a chronicle which recounted the destruction of the city and spoke of the Disc of the Eclipse, which was kept there. They managed to track down the ruins, but were frightened away by monsters and beasts that roamed the area. It's honestly shocking we get as much voice acting as we did. Both Pathfinder games were funded via Kickstarter. Rogue Trader was the first one funded on their own. Oh, wow. I didn't realize Wrath was also a Kickstarter. Dude, good for them. That's a Kickstarter game can be this good. But then you got EA and Ubisoft slinging hot garbage at $100 million budgets. That's crazy. Probably not 100 million, but massive budget. All right, I take it back. I'll be the voice actor. I take it back, Owlcat. We love you. If this can help, then I agree. Thank you. I will wait for you there at Sorrowful, and please, let's explore the ruins together, just the two of us. Why do I have to keep... Deja vu, we should just use Upper Shaw's money and make a new MMO. They're crypto funds. I'm convinced they have no money. They've lost it all. Unless they got into Bitcoin back when Guild Wars 2 first came out, then yeah, they're fucking loaded. Breaking... Okay. So, I think I have to, if they say specifically just the two of us, there's another quest to just solo. I should probably take heed of that. I met both. Shaw flew me on first okay, holy shit. Alright, never mind. They're fucking juicers, dude.
No stopping now.
Wait. This is what happens when you go in the house? Oh no, here we go. Good day, Your Grace. You guys don't mind this? Alright. Yeah, I too just... Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna uppercut. Just because it was the first time I've talked to him in a long time. I didn't, but dude, I almost had to time him out so many times. Thankfully, he didn't say anything like offensive. He just said it. But yeah, we were pretty close to having to unfortunately time the man out. Okay, what do we do next? I should add it to the...
March on.
Do I have an area? Oh, the throne room. Let's go there. I just want to explore everywhere. But there's so much. Okay, what do we got going on here in the throne room? Anything I can square up here? Because I also, it's like every first of the month and end of the month.
No stopping now.
I don't think I have any more affairs to tie up. Ends in 3 days. Ends in 13 days. Okay. How big is our World of War? I don't know. If we pick a day, I can start planning. I can start having people install and do all that. Okay, the stashes are linked. Very nice. All right, let's rest. So if it's outside of my people, am I included in the 10?
Onwards.
Oh, that's a stash. Okay.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
How are you enjoying your duties, High
Everything
Priest?
is all well, Your Grace. I just keep forgetting what a mess it is in the stolen lands, and how troubled are the minds of its people. Sometimes I must listen to such nonsense from my visitors. Erastil, forgive them.
I bet I could get me, my buddy Trey. He loves Guild Wars, but he wasn't around when we were all together, but he would do it. He actively plays with me. And get Ravis. I could probably get Bert. His schedule's a little tough, but I could probably get him. So we could get like another 4. Yeah. So we could probably get 4 more. Stop. Wait, why is my mammoth talking to him? I'd like to know more about you. Happy to serve. Tell me of your origins. I grew up alone in the streets. I knew nothing of my parents. It's more than likely that my mother just wanted to be rid of me. Probably left me somewhere in an alley as a baby, and I don't feel the right to blame her. I don't remember how I survived. My first memory is of sneaking into someone's backyard. I must have been 3 or 4 and trying to steal food from a cat. A half-orc among the Brevik aristocracy is a rare sight indeed. Lady Jamandi Eldori herself brought me into the family. She picked me up off the streets when I was about 14. I was fighting some lord's guardsmen. Their master had expressed his wish in a most inappropriate manner to acquaint me with this female wolfhound in the hopes of producing off. That's fucked. I was at what would politely be called a disadvantage when I saw a flashing beam of light reflect off a lone sword. What happened next was too fast for me to follow, but all three of my torturers fell to the ground, a single woman standing above them. Okay, yeah, she is pretty fucking badass. She turned to the Lord and coldly asked him, "And just what is it you're doing in here?" I have never seen a noble so afraid, but he was almost reverent, and this Lord was a close companion to the mayor at that. At the time, I had no idea who this woman was, but I couldn't keep myself from rushing after her while hobbling, really, and pleading with her, "Teach me, please, teach me." It isn't easy. I was born and raised. Yeah, people are racist here. The Surtovs and the Eldori are different in nature and spirit. There is water and stone, a snake and an eagle. When Coral the Conqueror came to our lands, Surtovas didn't even attempt to defend themselves. They gave up the crown in exchange for positions of power in the new court. The Eldori went to war and lost. I dare not even say valiantly lost. The damage inflicted on the armies by the Red Dragons of the Coral the Conqueror, what was a slaughter? Damn. Okay, I heard about this already from... Okay. I learned about that already.
We should move.
Hey guys, what's up? Afara, welcome back. You really didn't miss a ton. I got my kingdom. I stopped the plague from the Bald Hilltop. And then I was kind of stun-locked by the amount of tutorials being thrown my way. So I'm trying to learn the kingdom system. And I am overwhelmed. But it's okay. Because now we don't have any quests that are timed. Yeah. So we're gonna go do some... We're just gonna go explore. Yeah, it sure does. I did get a cool bow, though. I got this thing. I bought that. So we're pretty juiced.
Follow me.
And now we're just kind of like exploring everything in the town. Because I don't really know... What does the storyteller do? Who are you? I'm the elf from Kyonin. My name is not important. I am the storyteller, collector of stories. I collect unknown legends of ancient times. Long ago, I was a smith. The fire of the forge has burned out my eyes, but I am grateful for it. If I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor for the guards. Instead, I've stepped on the path of adventure. Okay. Many people are long dead, their homes crumbled to dust, and their bodies turned to ash. Only legends can still tell us of triumphs and defeats, their joys and fears. I'd be so interested to hear the stories told of us after our demise. I loved the mildly barbarian look they went for your kingdom, too. I was so glad they didn't go an overbearing all-stone... Yeah. That's what I was picturing. Was, like, this massive kingdom. Despite my unusual looks, I am an elf, an old one, perhaps older than any other elf. Okay. I'll keep the stories of many people and races, some forever gone from the face of Glorian, but I live on a memory in my heart. When I accept a new story, I lock it within myself, bearing the weight of its words and emotions they invoke. How could you tell it was me? It's not so hard to recognize a ruler by the way he walks. Okay. Alright, would you care to trade stories with me? I'm a collector, not a trader. If I share a story with you, you receive the power to pass it further, changing or embellishing it, whether willingly or not. Can I be certain you will keep my stories intact in their absolute purity? These legends are the most precious valuables of this world, the last remnants of ancient tribes. They are beacons illuminating the way to past, allowing us to meet generations long gone. I cannot let their light fade. The path of the past must not be lost. But I can't offer you a deal, Your Grace. If on your journeys you discover items that come from Eris past, bring them to me. And if my eyes can see the stories, I will gladly share them with you. Oh, are those like the little yellow things? I found the shards of an ancient artifact. May I? Of course. This scorched piece of metal is a part of a curious artifact known as the Necklace of the Double Crosses. Inside it, I sense a story of many deeds, not heroic, but low and maleficent. If you find all 7 of its fragments, I will be able to restore the artifact and recount its inglorious story. Okay. I've brought some relics. Ooh, money! A coin from a non-existent country when Coral the Conqueror mastered Rosslyn, having claimed it. He prohibited the issuance and use of such coins. Both ordinary folks and the Aldori swordlands were required to use new coins decorated with Coral's profile. But no one was quick to be rid of these prohibited coins. Oh no, in many houses they still store boxes and whole chests of such coins waiting for the day that declares its independence. Oh, so those ancient coins. That's the money you were talking about. Okay. And what is this? I hear its voices of trees, smell the scent of fresh leaves, a deer mark. It is not. I would be happy to purchase it from you. A soldier does not ask where the banners of a war are headed. He or she goes to battle, dies, and leaves it to the others to decide whether the cause is just. This tag belonged to one of the many warriors who helped establish the glory of the Taldan Empire. If you permit me, I would gladly purchase it from you. Please find all 5 of them. Okay. I need a wise advisor at my court. Would you like to service me in matters of state? Thank you for your words. I am unlikely to be able to interpret the intricacies of the political world or the affairs of the treasury, but my advice regarding the magic of arts would be useful to any ruler. Okay. Well, I'm glad I clicked on him. Because that was all, yeah, that was all this stuff. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was, we did one fight tonight. Everything else, reading. Go check out the tavern. I built this. Oh, that's this guy. Okay, so he's here.
I'll make my own legend.
It's so nice you stopped by, Your Grace. I'm Alina, the innkeeper. Show us what treats you have. So you can get camping supplies, things like that. Okay. Tell me about yourself. I'm happy. Where are you from? Why did you decide to become an innkeeper? I was bored. Please don't get me wrong. I was fine at the Father's Farm. Okay. Where does the inn's name come from? Oh, don't ask. It's too funny. I kept thinking about what name to pick, choosing just the right one, but not one to waste time. I drew a beer mug on the door. I figured folks would just see it and come on in, so the locals got used to calling it the place, the Beer Mug Inn. Okay. What rumors have you heard? Lately, everyone's been talking about the tower at the Candlemere. They say lights were dancing around it like a busy cook stove. Everyone who saw it says different things. Some witnessed a dragon and spooky, and some glowing hamsters crawling from the lake. They're probably all lying. I should go. Come back soon, Your Grace. Okay. I'll take that.
It is done.
And that. And that. Yeah, it's not really stealing if it's like, if it's mine, right? It's just the cheese tax. That's all it is. Oh, taking that. And then what's up here? Is that just leaving? Probably. Oh, this creepy lady.
It is done.
I'll talk to her later.
I am finished. I can't do it.
What? Damn. Okay. Chest in tavern. Trickery too low. Okay. I'll check back.
No stopping now. Check that out.
Dwarven War Axe. You don't mind? You don't mind if I have that, do you? Okay. Thank you for your service.
I am finished.
I'll never forget your loyalty.
It won't work.
There's 2 chests in here that I can't open. Times 2. Okay, I'm officially, well, okay, if she's like the last person I haven't talked to, let me just go talk to her. We'll get her over with. Because then, the next time we hop on, we can literally just go explore and do stuff. I'd like to hear your story about how you're undead. Okay, who were you before your exile? Came from a wealthy family, high position. A little wrongdoings were revealed. Who did you kill and why? Family. 4. But why? Oh, damn. Was it worth? What is the worth of 1,000 years if you cannot enjoy it like the first 10 dozen springs? Everyone considers elves ever young, but our youthfulness is but a mask, a threadbare ritual grown, what lies underneath. My cousin was the first I used for the ritual. I was a simpler matter to pass her death as an unfortunate accident, but the enchantment would not last. I had to find another and again conceal my trail. With the 3rd death, my family grew suspicious, and upon the 4th, my deeds were finally revealed. Such a pity. If not for this, my unlife even now would overflow with burning pleasure. Righteous anger, how tedious. But it worries you so much, then yes, I appeared before the court. It deemed exile a fair penance. Ooh, you have a daughter. I would regret the wasted effort. The creature turned out quite well. Is exile your only punishment? For an elf, exile is serious punishment. There is no in this world. Even I, who despises its hypocrisy, must admit as much. How did you die? I don't remember my death. I was stunned by the sentence of the exile, and I admit I showed weakness. I wandered aimless, absorbed in despair, without concern for my safety or sustenance, and then Then I remember desolate rocks of stone I lay upon a convulsion passing. Big dead. Hail the Inquisitor, that is all. Oh, shit. That was only the story? What's it like to be undead? Do you regret not being alive anymore? What the fuck? You surely know how to ask questions. Two desires led me through life. To feel pleasure time and time again, and to achieve perfection. Unlife brought me closer to the second. I'm changeless, torn from time. The chaos of the world and even the soul circle have no power over me. But everything comes with a price. Most things that brought me pleasure and life are meaningless to me now. How can I decide which is better? There's no purpose in living only for yourself. It makes life and unlife equally senseless. Agreed. How do healing spread? Oh, yeah, they hurt you. I killed you in the tutorial. Okay. You don't need sleep, right? Okay. What about, carnal pleasure? Wait, is that like... Oh. Alright. Yeah, tell me about your goddess. Why is it called Forbidden? Curiosity, the need for a reliable ally. You see, I must come to understand what my goddess seeks. I don't think I'm ever going to use her. Like, maybe I'll do, like, the companion quest at some point with her, but I think I'm going to try to keep my party pretty aligned to, like, a either chaotic good or lawful good. And I think she's, like, chaotic evil. I won't dismiss her, but... Okay. Let's go to the exit. I guess we just start exploring. Still haven't met my favorite companion. If you know, you know. I don't know. Do not know.
This is my path. Onwards.
Alright, we'll do this one last zone. And then I think, unfortunately,
I'm not afraid.
we will have to call it. Huh?
So it's come to this.
Yeah, I am calling shit. Okay, I want to do this. Alright, now we got Hurricane Bow. As well as my little shock bow.
Bring it! 24-hour stream.
can't. I got a job.
I'll fight if I have to.
I wonder if I could still do a 24-hour stream. I couldn't do it all playing this game. Not that this game isn't fun. I think it would just put me to sleep eventually with all of the reading. I gotta kill this boomsayer.
This is where I step in.
Alright. What kind of damage do we do?
Forwards!
Hell yeah. You can do almost all of the expeditions in 24 hours. Is that the, like, the roguelite thing that they have?
Tear them apart!
Like the roguelite DLC?
You can't stop me.
Stay behind me!
Always need a good rope. Oh, yeah, like the Expeditions Rome. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I remember that. We talked about that.
What's that?
Okay.
No stopping now.
Well, that stays on me. Nice. I love it. Oh, okay. Now it's gone.
I stand ready. It is done.
If that's all it does, I might put that aspect of the Falcon on then, because at least that lasts for a day.
Let us strike as one!
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
PoE was sick. I really liked it. I was much better at PoE 2 because of turn-based. But, like, killing the Endless Path boss, the Adra Dragon, that was cool. Pretty much all the dragons in the first game were really fun to fight. The final boss, I was just so strong because I had 100%ed it. I did all the DLC, all the White March DLCs. I did everything. So by the time I finally got to the final boss in PoE 1, I like, there was like no mechanic. I just killed everything so fast.
Strike with all your might.
I unfortunately played PoE off stream, so there's not even a VOD of it for you to catch up on if you did want to watch it and see how I was bad at it. Yeah, I really liked the DLCs for 1 quite a lot, actually.
Follow me.
PoE 2 was cool. I liked that the mechanics were more flushed out for 2. Combat, everything felt smoother. I liked all of that. The story was good. I just feel that the story was better in 1. Not that 2 was bad. It was really good, but 1 was pretty top-notch. Hey, you there. You've got to help us. Holy shit. Okay, Oh, we got you, buddy. Renowned explorer. More. Tartuk. The gnome invites some of his friends. Stupid, slow, sluggish gnome. Gnome? Stupid. There's a purple kobold and ribbon who looks like your old acquaintance. If that is charcuterie, I'm gonna be... Kobolds want this cart. Kobolds shall have it. By orders of myself, the glorious King Tartuk. Tartuk King. This bastard was the one talking our ears off while the rest of them were trying to steal our cart. Tartuccio. I recognize you. What's the new disguise? Why are you not dead? How dare you speak to that king? Bar, did you just play a bad guy? Were you just bad? Okay, that wasn't a miss. It actually hit him.
I'll fight if I have to.
Okay, all my people are just so far away. I don't want anyone to die. There we go. Now we got Valerie up there.
Onwards!
We won't falter.
Did he buff him?
They go down!
Mary will never not be hilarious just slapping everybody. Yeah, these gnomes are dapper as fuck. Big fan of them. They don't look like super weird. Which one did I shoot? This one? Yeah.
You can't stop me.
We'll come up here. Okay, we'll just attack for now, and then we'll do hallucination. I don't want any of them to die.
Stay behind me!
I'll try to make this swift.
Like, yeah, like, I wouldn't mind being a gnome in this game. Whereas, like, other games, it's like, absolutely not.
Forwards!
Huge. Oh, she failed.
Consider me provoked.
Wait. No, don't die.
Strike is one.
Although that guy's got like... That guy's got a name. So he's probably like the only important one, but... Okay.
We can do it.
Attaboy, Manny! Alright. I think we're fine.
You deserved it.
No, dude, I wonder if he's gonna disappear. The biggest bitch in all of Pathfinder. That guy right there. I hate that MFer. While the gnomes are busy fighting the kobolds, furiously cursing and diligently punching their unwelcome guests right in their dragonish snouts, the cart was all but forgotten. The unwitting cause of the fight, it was being dragged away by the sacred ponies when it slid down the ford, sinking all the way to the coachman's seat in the river. It was where Skunk Rigger flows into the Tuskwater, and the current becomes excessively spiteful, cold, stubborn, and turbulent, having taken hold... We gotta save them horsies. Having taken hold of the gnome's cart in the Skunk River, must have decided to drag it down amid all the commotion, and was caught in the act. The surviving gnome was led by the head of the gnome expedition, an extremely loud and crabby fellow, but not without some managerial talent. Holy shit, this is a long read. Were able to catch the cart before it floated away. Faces red and grunting from the strain, they struggled to keep it from drowning entirely. Just then, a package fell into water with a heartbreaking splash. It vanished beneath the current, only to resurface 10 meters down the river. No! The head of the gnome expedition moaned as he glowered at the package. That was Alchemy and Life, the latest issue. After plunging into the cold river, ponies immediately lost their nerves, swiveling their ears and twitching. They tried to chew through the reins and throw off the load. Why are you just standing around? Go on, help them. The head of the gnome expedition was visibly dissatisfied as he shouted. Why do I want to put a crowbar under the wheel? I feel like that would make it go down. We're gonna tie a rope to the cart. I don't want them to die. Failed. Oh, God. Okay, whoops. I don't know what the crowbars are gonna do. It's not really where the crowbar wedged in position against stones, making the process... Oh, okay, so I guess... Never mind, I take it back. We began pulling the cart. If you're certain you're ready, then let's do it, but be careful. Imagine the cart's full of gold or ale or some other things you couldn't bear to lose. Better you should trust in our dignity than greed. We tried to pull the cart out. Okay, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Oh my god. I'm not any of these things. All right, here we go. Did I save? I want to save the cart. No, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. I should have saved that for that fight. Oopsie. Well, sorry, bud. He's so mad. I don't even want to talk to him. He's so mad.
Jubilos Nartropple, a humble servant to no one. Oh, too bad your grace proved to not be capable enough to save my cart. Well, one shouldn't expect a faster reaction from a baron himself. After all, it's common knowledge that titled persons usually hire a bunch of advisors to do all the thinking for them. So, they must have some other bunch to jump in the rivers and save carts. By the way, it's a shame no one organized a greeting party when such a famous and popular person as myself arrived to your capital. I wasn't expecting a red carpet covered with rose petals, but you could at least have sent ahead some delegation. Oh, at least some of my servants are still alive. Do you know how much it costs to train a proper servant?
Sounds like your servants are nothing but tools to you. Truly, with masters like that, being a servant is not much of an improvement over being a slave.
What's this then? Huh. Run along, little girl, the grown-ups are talking.
So, you're not only arrogant, but a boorish swine as well. Why am I not surprised at all?
Also, while I'm on that, I'd like to make an official announcement. The roads in your barony are in terrible condition. People must search for wading fords to cross the rivers.
Dude, I just got my kingdom. Give me some time.
Of being attacked by kobolds at any moment. So, how did you say your barony was called? Oh, whatever, never mind. When I draw the map of these lands, I will call them the End of All Roads. Dirt Beyond. I guess it's a fitting name.
You think too highly of yourself, Sir Gnome. Behave with some dignity while you're on these lands.
Oh, I see. The very spirit of knighthood embodied. So, what do you propose me to do, Sir Knight? Should I lie?
By no means. But you shall not be so blunt. I bid you to express your opinion in a more courteous form.
Your problem, Sir Knight, is that you worry too much about form and appearance. Unsurprisingly so, considering your pretty face. As for me, I worry solely about the content.
Chaotic evil. Holy shit. How do you know I'm a baron?
I've already told you I visited your capital some time ago. Weren't you listening to me? And I'm used to being greeted by officials when I arrive to settlements of at least some importance. The glory of myself and my exploits usually precedes me, and officials usually prefer to be on good terms with me. Yes, you're right. I should have remembered that your lands are in the middle of nowhere, and you don't get updates on important things in time.
I don't like manner speaking there, little guy.
I don't like a lot of things. You know what I do when I don't like something? I try to change it. For example, I don't like your barony's roads, so I've reported to the authorities about it. Namely, I can see it's your first encounter with the freedom of speech. Just do what you consider right, and let others discuss it. You know, not everyone gets a chance to become a baron, so discussing a baron's actions is actually all the unlucky ones can do.
Actually, don't mind freedom of speech.
Wow, a baron supporting freedom of speech. Well, that's news. Remains to be seen what you'll say after reading my article.
What happened here? How did your cart end up here?
And I set up camp at the bank of this river. We'd just finished kindling the fire when that purple bastard appeared.
My boy, Jubilios. Man lives to be difficult, and I love it. I hate him already.
He told me he introduced himself as the king of the kobolds and told me he needed our clothes because he wanted to dress his subjects properly, you see, as long as they've established the kingdom of their own. That's literally what he said. I wonder, where did he learn the words? Obviously, I told him to buzz off. Some kobold wants to strut around wearing the clothes of the great cartographer Jubilos Nartropple. No way. So I've been explaining my position to him, being rather eloquent too, suggesting he and his so-called kingdom might as well fall into the deepest sinkhole. But in the meantime, I've noticed that kobolds have already started to untie my cart. Well, I called my men to keep the cart safe. They couldn't guess what to do on their own, just stood there.
Hey, you're lucky I showed up.
Then things heated up as the fighting started.
At least you lived.
While we were fighting, the ponies dragged the cart to the river. Ah, stupid animals.
Okay, there's Jubileos. There's one thing that we do here. We don't make fun of animals, alright? I would rather see every single person in my party die before I see Manny stub his hoof.
That was either a stupid and offensive joke or a case of total ignorance. The latter, I hope. I'm famous as a traveler, a cartographer, an alchemist, and a journalist. The students of all the major universities study the world using my maps. My articles for different journals are well known everywhere, from Andorran to Brevoy. You've definitely read some issues of National Alchemy, a Culinary Almanac of the Inner Sea, or the most scandalous one, The Independence, describing benefits and drawbacks of governments and regimes
Scandalous.
in different states.
There we go. I love the stolen land smut.
Didn't read any of these. Oh, well, don't answer that. I don't want to spoil my impression of your barony. It's spoiled enough already. It would be hard for me to write it.
Wait, the Jubilost Narthropple? Author of the 14.5 eulogies to Pitax? Oh my, every student in the Academy of Grand Arts devoured your books, especially after King Aravetti banned them, tried you in absentia, and sentenced you to death.
Oh. Yeah, Manny is the true king.
I see at least someone in this shabby barony has at least a rudimentary education, even if they got them in such a dubious establishment as the Pitax Academy of Grand Arts.
I was expelled for irreverence.
Ha! Is this so? Well, if it is true, then you just might not be beyond hope.
I pursue two objectives. The first is to write an article on this new barony of yours for the Independence. The second is to draw a detailed map of the stolen lands. Before this barony appeared, it had been too dangerous to come here, but now an opportunity has appeared. Thanks to you, I must add. So, as you can see, the freedom of speech sometimes grants positive comments too. Anyway, I'm almost done with this journey. My article is practically ready, so is the map. All that's left to do
Dude, this
now
guy's a
is
yapper.
an old dwarven outpost established here several centuries ago. Your ignorance is stunning. You create a barony, and still you know nothing about the lands you own. I'll have to enlighten you on the subject. You see, long ago there was a dwarven trade route crossing these lands. It connected Five Kings Mountains and the north. The route was so important to the dwarves that they were.
He definitely won't let you argue that.
Outposts along it.
So it's got to be true.
Armed guardians to provide protection for the traders. One of these outposts must be somewhere nearby, lost and completely forsaken. But nothing can avoid the watchful eye of the great cartographer Jubilost Nartropple. I will find this outpost, and I will mark its location on the map. You can trust me on that.
Oh, I'm looking for a troll's lair. Maybe we're looking for the same place.
You seem to be a capable companion, but I'll pass for now. I still have to count my losses after the river took my cart and all my stuff.
I bet if I would have saved it.
Why not? Dwarves like being underground, trolls like being underground too. It's quite possible after dwarves left, their warm and cozy place fell into the hands of less attractive creatures. I would be grateful. I'll stay here for a while. I need to sort things out.
Okay. Well, we've learned where the trolls are. Yeah, according to my sources, myself, I am the smartest. Failed to save cart, like, dumb. All right. All right, chat. Let's have a real quick heart-to-heart here. Okay, never mind. This game is gonna be loud, so we're gonna exit. Let's have a real quick heart-to-heart. We're gonna talk about this week. We're gonna talk about this week's schedule. Yeah, great progress today. So, work is gonna be hell this week. And my sister and my niece and nephew are coming down. And then my wife's parents are coming down on Friday. And then I have friends coming over this weekend. So, if we get streams this week, it is either going to be tomorrow or Tuesday. If we get both, Christmas in March. But it might just be one. And then, do not have a stream until probably Sunday. I hate it too. I wish I could just tell my sister, bye. Please don't come. But I can't. And I can't tell my wife's parents that. So this is our life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure between, if I stream tomorrow or Tuesday, which is looking somewhat likely, we'll be here. But in between those, I'm going to get all of the YouTube videos up on my YouTube. So the whole playthrough, hopefully, I'm like releasing like 3 videos a day, just kind of cut up into like little 30-minute episodes. So they're there. So we'll have all of that up, and then we'll be good. You could tell, yeah. True. My squad doesn't roll that deep IRL though. I don't have Amari in my back pocket to call on, or Manny. It's just me. And my sister, older sister, beat my ass. So we're not going to do that. But I appreciate it. So again, thank you all for hanging out. Adam, Faro, you guys make this playthrough like super dope. You help out all the time, so I appreciate it. Pranzel, for the 15,000 bits today, you absolute animal. Again, that is nuts. Thank you. You did not need to do that. You're lucky I can't refund them. I would, because all I did was read. Yeah, a lot of bits. A lot of unnecessary bits. No one needs to feel like they need to donate or do bits. I do this because it's fun and I like to talk to people. But if folks want to follow to catch the streams, the main game for the next probably like 130 hours, because I'm slow as shit, is going to be Pathfinder Kingmaker. And then we're randomly going to throw up like Counter-Strike games with the boys. So we playing that. So if you don't like shooters, totally understand. But I have a soft spot in my heart for shooters. So we'll be playing that. And I am also thinking about making a Discord. Just to potentially put up like polls and stuff for, voting on the next game to play. Because as you all saw, I have a lot of games in my Steam library. So it's, do I want to, I'm already going to play them. So if we just vote on them and people want to see me play that one next, I was already going to play it. So I thought about doing that. And then also, I don't use Twitter anymore. So I don't have a way of tweeting or anything when I go live. So maybe just in the Discords, I can just do like an announcement channel. And then to be like, hey, going live. Because Afaro, he was in a panic that he missed the first couple hours. He was sweating. I could feel it. All right, I'll put some thought. I'll put some energy into that. Probably not this week, unless I can't stream Monday and Tuesday. Like I just can't stream, so maybe then I'll like put some thought into that for that. But yeah. All right. 07s, everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. A great week if I don't see you until Sunday. Keep kicking ass. Appreciate all of you. You guys make this super fun.